Hello, 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 hello. Oh man, hey guys. Yeah, life is gonna change very soon. Um, I feel it. I feel, I feel it for the first time in my life. I feel like life is gonna change. Like actually change. I feel like life so far has been very stagnant and has been pretty much the same thing over and over again. But I feel like for the first time in my life, I'm actually in control in the things that I do and the things that I want to do. And I hope you guys are there with me if you're not there yet. And I say yet because I believe everybody will have that moment in their life where they feel like, damn, like, I know what to do. I'm not lost. Like, I found myself and I found myself in the things that I want to do and the things that I want to accomplish. And I'm actually serious about it because everybody wants a luxurious life. Well, not everybody, but everybody wants to be financially stable, financially flexible, financial have that financial freedom to do whatever they want to do. Everybody wants to just chill and relax and just focus on the things that they're passionate about. But growing up and becoming a young adult, I really realized these are things that you you like have to make the moves yourself. No one's gonna do these things for you, and it really hit me. Like I'm doing this recording like an hour or two before my class. Well, what time is it? It's 10:46, so basically 11. So in 2 hours, no, yeah, in like 2 hours I'll have class. So you know, I'm really trying to do the things that I'm passionate about, but not completely disregarding the things that I need to do. See, that's the thing, guys. A lot of you don't realize. When I was really grinding this YouTube stuff, I was really putting aside the things that I need to do for the things that I want to do, which is YouTube. Like I like doing YouTube. Well, I'm gonna be honest. To be honest, I feel like I don't want to say outgrowing because I do respect the space and the platform for the most part. I don't know. Their ad practices are like pretty bad now, but I respect the community aspect of this platform. I don't want to discredit it or disregard it, but I do feel like my creative process is a kind of above it at this point. Like I like making impactful videos and content. I like making different forms of media. I like the idea of, you know, making short films. Fuck it, making music, making anything. I'm a computer information systems major, so I'm really trying to work on the creative aspect of things, to get the creative side of myself, and I'm falling in love with creating. Whether that will be tied to YouTube, I don't know. I'm 21 years old. I'm from New York City, and this sounds like an interview, but New York City, is a lot of passive aggressiveness from people, and I really realized that you should stop caring about what other people think and just worry about what the fuck you need to do. And I promise you, life is so much fucking easier. I was always worried about what people thought of me, it will always change the way I would carry myself. And I promise y'all, from the bottom of my heart, I give not a single fuck what anyone has to say. You could completely disregard this video, completely not like what I'm saying, or I don't give a shit, because I realize that I have solid and loving people around me that I really appreciate, from friends to family to a significant other. So it really has helped me open my eyes to realize that life isn't really that bad. And it it's like it's beautiful, man. I was in a dark place for a very long time. Like I even sent my friend a note that I had saying goodbye to the world 2 years ago, and I was just reiterating the fact that 2 years, only 2 years, our lives have changed so much. And I'm talking about me and my friends specifically, because we were in such a dark place at the time, and it's beautiful how the fuck we got out. You know, we both had a moment like, fuck, man, like I want to change my life. Like I don't want to keep living like this. You know, 2 years ago, we was just dudes. Well, we got hit with the pandemic, but I don't like to use that as an excuse. But we was just overweight losers that didn't like to really do anything for ourselves. To be honest, like we wasn't even living for ourselves. We were living for our family. Our families. And I feel like for the first time in my life, I'm living for myself and I'm content with myself. I appreciate myself. I'm trying not to be too hard on myself. I set expectations and um certain expectations and certain standards for myself, but I'm not beating up myself. I'm not criticizing myself. I'm critiquing myself. It's a difference, you know? And it's beautiful, man. It took me a while to get to this point. I go back 6 years ago, man. I wouldn't even think that this is possible. And what I mean, this is like the mind state and the mental state and everything and where I'm at. And I really appreciate you guys for everything. Thank you for supporting me for on my journey and everything. I will for sure try to make more content in the future. I'm not saying I will have a set schedule because, like I said, my life is going to change pretty soon for the better. And I believe in speaking positively to the world, and positive things will happen to you. Speak negatively, negative things will happen to you. Trust me, because I was a negative, very, very negative person that would always think negatively about everything and everyone, and only negative things happen to me. I've been thinking positive and have a positive outlook on life, and now a bunch of great things are happening to me. So trust me, guys, just try it. I know it sounds corny as fuck, but until you try it, you won't know. You feel me? Like, what do you have to lose? Because I know there's somebody watching that was in the position I was 2 years ago. Like, if you're overweight, if you're dealing with substance abuse, if you're just honestly too fucking scared to go into the world, just do it. Just fucking do it. I know you're probably thinking, why am I here? Why do I have to be here? Why was I chosen to be here? But I believe everyone has a purpose on this fucking planet. And I didn't believe these things. I was really just like, fuck everyone. Like, I don't give a fuck. Why is everyone so entitled and they feel like they deserve everything? The world doesn't owe you anything, but you have every right to take whatever the fuck you want. And I really believe that for everyone. I'm really trying to be nicer to people. Like, I kind of enjoy being nice to people and receiving that positive energy back. And I really realize, listen, like, life is easier when you're nicer to people. You know? Life is easier when you're positive to people. Positive towards people. You're nice to people. Because, like, even if a nigga hates you, yeah, he'll probably still hate you. But it's like, it'll be a certain point, it'll hit him like, yo, why am I hating this nigga? You feel me? Like, if the dude shows me nothing but respect, regardless of the fact of how I feel towards him, and he's still showing me respect, like, why do I hate this nigga? It will hit them eventually. And the people who stop talking to you, cut you off, and if you were a great person towards them, trust me, they'll realize they missed out. I was a dickhead to a friend, the same friend I was speaking about earlier, and I interjected myself. I injected myself into a situation that it wasn't really my business, and I felt a certain type of way because he was, talking to someone who I felt like did him dirty, and I kind of felt like, damn, like, you told me all these things and you go back to that person and you're cool, but I didn't hear the person out. And that was just my arrogant, like, I was just being arrogant and not willing to listen because I'm like, just fuck you, nigga. Like, you're wishy-washy with your shit. You say you feel one way and do the opposite. But I really realized it was none of my business to get between someone else, between two people, between two people's relationship, And the other person was my friend too, and he was such a nice dude, So I fucked up in that regard, and I put my pride to the side and I apologize because I realized that I wanted those people in my life, you know, because they were some of the best friends I've ever had. So put your pride to the side, be willing to listen and learn, and take whatever the fuck is yours, yo. The world is yours, man. That sounds corny, but I really believe, like, the way you carry yourself, it really impacts the trajectory of your journey and your life. Like, if you have a mentality of nothing can affect me, I'm gonna go get it, yo, you'll be fucking unstoppable, you know? So I just wanted to share that message with you guys. I have a bunch of footage that I need to edit. You know, today's going to be a busy day. I'm not going to be home until late. So I wanted to get this out before, you know, anything else. I really appreciate and love you guys. I'm, I want to exercise my creative ability. I feel like just doing these type of videos and stuff is kind of putting myself in a box. And I know everybody, you know, YouTube niggas always want to expand and do other shit. But honestly, I don't feel like I'm a YouTube nigga. I feel like I'm just a creative, not even a content creator. I mean, yeah, I am a nigga that makes content, but like the term content creator is so, the field is so saturated. You know, I'm just a dude that likes to make shit. And I'm going to make a better life for myself, and you should do the same. Peace, love. I'll see y'all later, man. Okay. Not bad.